All right, Shalom. I want to start out with giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. We are the Hebrew Israelites, which consist of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and also you scattered Israelites through the four corners of the earth, whose seed line go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And that is the only way you can be an Israelite. If you go back to the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob through your father, okay? Because your father carries the seed, your father carries the lineage. Read the book of Numbers 1 and 18, okay? And the Hebrew Israelites, and this is a branch of Great Millstone, okay? The GMS Pittsburgh Camp. We do not affiliate ourselves with any organization, any militant group, anyone showing themselves to be carnal, okay? Because we are spiritual men. We are the servants of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay? And we know that this is a spiritual warfare. And within this spiritual warfare, the only way we are going to win is if we be spiritual, okay? Because Esau is carnal. Esau is into carnality. Esau's blessing is the sword, okay? Which is the sword. And ours is spirituality. Ours is the book. Only sword we need is the book, okay? Meaning the Holy Bible. Matter of fact, I want to get the first scripture. I want to get listen to what Yahushai said, okay? Let's get it, servants. Let's see, Slakia. This Kingdom KJV, right? All right, so this is the book of John 18, verse 36. It says, and Yahushai answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom from not hence. You see? Okay, so Yahushua made it very clear that this is not his kingdom. Because if it would, he says what? His servants would fight. Okay? Let's get another scripture. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah 16, verse 16. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. Okay? And right now we are in the season of fishing. Okay? This is what you see us on the highways and byways doing. We are fishing. We are fishing for the elect. Right? And it says, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt from Slakia. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. Okay, so there's going to come a point in time where the Lord is going to have his men that were once fishers, right, to become hunters. And we know how Esau, Edom is going to go try to hide in their doomsday bunkers and things like that. Okay, their space stations, wherever they try to go hide, we are going to what? We are going to hunt them. Okay, but this is on the Lord's time. This is not on our time. This is on the Lord's time. Okay, let's get Jeremiah 51 and 20. It says, I'll start at verse 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee I will also break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. And I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of the oxen, and with thee I will break in pieces captains and rulers, and I will render into Babylon, into the inhabitants, all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord. But the point is, hey, even though we know we are the battle axe and the weapons of war of the Lord, right? We don't move and do things on our time. We don't move and do things, because things are not happening fast enough for us. Hey, the scriptures let you know. Let's get it. On Revelation 13, verse 9, it says what? If any man have an ear to hear, have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must he kill with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So this is what we are waiting on. Okay? We are waiting for the Lord to have everything done on his time. And he will do it at his time and his due season. Okay? So we got to go through the things we got to go through. And, what you are is you're really bucking up against prophecy. You're really bucking up against the Yahweh Hashem Shah. Because the reason why these Israelites, okay, whether, y'all acknowledge yourselves to be Israelites or not, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the reason why you niggas are getting killed, the reason why you're getting judgment, because that's what it is, right? Because you are that hypocritical nation. That's why the Lord is treading you down like what? Like the miry in the streets. Because you niggas, because y'all hard-headed, y'all rebellious, and y'all don't want to return back into your Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Let's go to the book of Isaiah 10, verse 5. It says, O Assyrian, the rod of my anger and the staff of their hand is my indignation. Okay? So the staff, the rod of the Lord's anger, the staff in his hand, right? That he's using Esau, Edom is his whooping stick, is from his anger. And he's using them to tread us down like the miry in the streets. Verse 6, it says, and I will send him against an hypocritical nation, which are, us Israelites. And against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the miry of the streets. Okay? So the reason why Jake is getting judged like this and getting killed by, these different police and, have their knees in their necks and shot down and, you find a KKK hanging people, things like that, right? You know why? Because the Lord has, these people as his whooping stick into who? Into his people. Okay, why? Going back to our rebelliousness, going back to our disobedience, going back into us worshiping false deities, which are other gods, which our people are still heavy into this day. You see, a lot of these people are just getting judged. That's all. They're getting judged. And the Israelites, are letting people know why they're getting judged, because they being wicked. Okay? They being wicked. So what y'all actually doing is y'all trying to go buck up against what the Lord has set forth, right? Which is Esau, Edom, the sword of the earth, the wicked. Hey, the scripture said the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. You bucking up against what he's having come to us. All right. Let's I wanted to get this. Amos 9. See, that's Salakia. Trying to find it. Here we go. Amos 9 verse 2, it says, though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence I will bring them down. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence I will command the serpent, and he shall bite them. And that's talking about Leviathan, okay, the great sea serpent, But this was going into when we was talking about hunters, okay. You being turned from fishers to hunters, and whatever Esau try to hide, wherever we trying to go, we gonna go get them. You see? We're going to go get them. Like, when you tell you use the dog, for example, you got a Frisbee with a dog, and the dog sees on a Frisbee, right? The dog is going to follow that Frisbee to wherever it's going to go catch that Frisbee. You see? And it's the same how the men of the Lord is going to be on the ass of Esau, man. You see? Wherever they go, we going to be there. You see? Because it ain't going to be no hide. Right? They going to try to hide. We going to seek. Okay? But, hey, this is all on the Lord's time, and this is all on the Lord's doings. But, see, what Jacob's doing is, they establishing and trying to do things their own selves, their own way. Okay? Which all that shit is going to come to naught, man. All of it. Okay? And you showing forth your folly. You showing forth your carnality. And you trying to make it you trying to deem us, the Israelites, as if we're not spiritual. As if we're carnal. But you niggas is carnal. Okay? You niggas is carnal, not us. You see? And that's why I started off the lesson as, the body of Great Millstone. We ain't affiliated with none of these other, these bug out people, man. We're not affiliated with these people. Okay? These different militant groups and all that BS. You see? Hey, and even, you got a lot of Israelites, that is not even a Great Millstone that's not affiliated with these bug outs. You see? The ones that's in the right mind, though. Because then you got Israelites that be on the line with swords. I'm talking about not the scriptures, actual weapons, man. You see? Which is just not wise, man. You see? Jake all on the line with 30s and shit on them. You see? Glock 40s. Like, come on, man. Jake. Time for you to wake the hell up. Let's continue on 2 Corinthians 2, verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to pulling down of strongholds. You see? So the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. You see? And one of Esau's tactics, one of his greatest weapons was what? Deception. Okay? And we breaking that down through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, man. Because what? We're casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing into captivity every thought to obedience to Mashiach, man. You see? So what we're doing has a greater vibration, has a greater stance than what you niggas running around the streets with AR-15s and, M16s and all this. Putting forth this image and this stance of basically rebellion, or I want to go to war type of stance. That shit ain't gonna work, man. Because Esau's blessing is the sword, like I said. And if he want to just nuke you niggas, right? Or hit you niggas with a rocket launcher or a grenade, whatever the case may be, he can do that. And it be even, let's go a step further. Esau don't even gotta use weapons. Guns. He could use. He got biological warfare. You know what I'm saying? He got shit that can destroy you without you even seeing it coming. You see? So I just want to throw my land back on into the spirit and push that vibration. Hey, we not carnal, man. We spiritual, man. We spiritual men. Okay, so you have to continue to be spiritual. You got to have a spiritual mind. All right? Learn to take a spiritual stance. Let's play this quick clip. Showing you how they trying to put us and loop us in with this madness. You see? So they trying to basically take matters into their own hands. That's what they trying to do. But that shit is not going to stand. Okay? But you see it. Right? You see it. But like I said before, the weapons of our warfare is spiritual and not carnal. Alright? Read it again. 2 Corinthians 10 verse 4, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to pulling down of strongholds, man. And this is what we're going to continue to do. Okay? Because we know in due time, soon to come, that the Lord is going to, do what he got to do, He's going to break down Esau, Edom. He's going to send Yahushua to come back, to become the Lord of Lords, Kings of Kings, and to take the crowns off these people. Okay? Hey, what he say? Ask of me, and I will give the heathen for thine inheritance. And that's what we got. We got all that coming. Okay? But the problem with our people is they don't have the patience. You see, they don't have the spiritual grounding to even wait, so to speak.